welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin.
N15 PCA.
Native 454.
Be sure to follow us over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. So this was shared with me over on Twitter. You guys can hit me up on Twitter at C15 Podcast. There's a description and below for you can contact us on Discord, Twitter, share stories with us. And this is for the new He-Man movie. And they announced a while ago this guy, Noah Centineo. And I saw pictures of him, like, oh God, this guy's so skinny.
Yeah, frame.
But this is like a red carpet thing for MTV, and they were talking to him. He's bulked up.
Yeah,
You have to.
He's kind of wide-shouldered now.
I can see him do it now. His hair looks the right
He's
way.
gonna have blonde hair though. He has black hair in this.
Well, maybe they have. Maybe they're done filming. I don't know. Or they haven't started yet.
Yeah, he says he goes in every day, so they're still like doing
okay.
stuff.
Maybe they digitized his hair.
But he's at least physically bulky now.
Yeah, he looks
Thank
good.
you. He needs to be.
He's got
to be buff.
Yeah.
There's a little clip here. I won't. You guys can click on the story below and watch it. I like what he's saying about, like, you know, because they asked him, oh, so you've been saying, I have the power. Oh man, I've been screaming it to my throat. So he looks like he's into it.
Yes.
Thank you. At least he's a little bit into it.
Even if he's faking it, at least saying those kind of things makes me feel good.
Yeah, it does.
And they're talking about, like, what kind of tone? He's like being very secretive. So I don't know how to feel. I don't know where they're going.
When he said did he say at the end, the feel of it? And I'm like,
The tone and feel.
tone in it. And I'm like, oh, come on.
Well, it's got to replace the Eternia. It can't be the mistake the last
Yeah,
live action movie did.
yeah, and Come
Can't
to
be
Earth and all that
That'd be
stupid crap.
It's got to be Eternia.
But this is from the article here at comicbook.com. This is Noah speaking. It's a really big responsibility. This is like the first one. This is like first one in, last one out every single day, which I've done before, but it never done it with the studio level, which studio level is the same as indie, but they got playback. It's a big opportunity, and I feel more than ready to tackle it. So he has confidence. It looks like he has respect for the character. That's all I want.
Yeah.
That literally puts me one step towards, okay, I can maybe kind of like
But
this.
I would love to see a trailer. We got to see a trailer soon.
Yeah, and he said, I've been screaming until my vocal cord voice is vocally fried. You know, I have the power. That's so iconic with the sword and it's.
Do you think it has to be in the teaser when he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, when I was a little kid, I loved He-Man. I ain't gonna lie, I loved He-Man so much.
I think I was reading here. Okay, so the Nee brothers, they're the guys. They're trying to be the new Russo brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's all about brothers directing cool films, and this is where it's worrisome. I don't know how to feel about this, but I'm going to read this out and we're going to respond to it. The Nee brothers are just the latest creatives to be brought to the Master of the Universe. After McGee and David Goyer both were attached to the project in recent years, while fans just have to wait to see the franchise take on the serious or lighthearted tone. The latter is most certainly that has been floated around, so they don't know if it's going to be silly action adventure. It's going to be like Game of effing Thrones.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
I think it. I don't know about that.
This is where I'm worrisome. It's worrisome. Quote: I've had a really irreverent take on Master of the Universe at the studio. At the time, was very focused on Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings take. Jeff Waldo revealed to his previous Master of the Universe pitch.
Okay.
I love He-Man. I still have all my original figures from the 80s. That's how I got the job. I brought them in and put them on the table, and I was like, this is why I'm the director. I wrote the scene where Prince Adam meets Ram-Man, and he says to him, so they call you Ram-Man, huh? And he's like, yeah. Yeah, and he goes, do you like that name? And Ram-Man goes, I'm owning it. So there is a reverence to it. But at the time, I just didn't gel with what they wanted to do. I don't like that take on it.
No, I don't. I like what he was saying. I don't like what the studio wanted.
Yeah.
But here we go. It is interesting now with Thor Ragnarok and Guardians of the Galaxy while they continued. I think that's the sort of thing I'm trying to do.
Well,
but either way was too early and they just saw it that way. That's a weird thing about making movies in a studio system. You can have a take on a real point of view, but if it doesn't line up with the point of views of the people that are writing the checks, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Ooh.
See, I like what he's saying there. I wouldn't mind a take on Ragnarok. That would work if they
because
do it
you
right.
just replace Thor with He-Man, and you kind of have like this world where he's kind of there's all these crazy things happening.
But can this actor playing He-Man pull it off?
Wow.
He's got to pull off that humor.
I'm glad he's buff. I'm glad he looks bigger. Take your shirt off. I got to see the muscles, boy.
Yeah, exactly. But again, though, I kind of like that because then it would be kind of funny to see this lighthearted character mixed into this weird Lord of the Rings, even a little bit Game of Thrones where like Skeletor's being all crazy.
I'm going to see how much of a dire fan he is. You can have a scene where Ram-Man Man's cross-eyed because the original toy he was a little cross-eyed.
Here's
So
a
we're
see,
gonna do
but
something
you
like that.
do silly
Yeah,
little
they're bad
callbacks
guys
like
like
that.
that. Yeah.
I think if he's a diehard fan,
But
like
if
you
it's
said-
Game of Thrones, it's not going to fit the tone.
No, I'm talking about director of the studio scene, but maybe, like you said, since they've seen Guardians, maybe we'll go this way.
I think Thor Ragnarok is a good template.
Perfect. Yes.
Don't
Yes.
copy it beat for beat, but that's a decent template of having big, powerful bad guys, but also in a world where there's these kind of silliness a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, I feel like if Skeletor was like Helena, I think it'd be perfect. How Helena was a little goofy, a little
She's the
silly,
goddess of death, but also a little funny
a
too.
little funny, like where she's like, "Oh, it's so sad." I
And
had
play
to
up
kill
the
all
fact
you guys."
that, no one realizes he's Prince Adam. Like, play that up. Like,
Like,
what
like
is
they
that?
can't put two and two together.
together, yeah.
Even though it looks, maybe when he turns into He-Man, he gets blonde hair.
Maybe.
Oh.
So
then
when
he's-
he's Prince Adam, he has black hair.
Black
I
hair.
think that'd be a
that'd be
fun
cool.
way to swap it up.
That'd be cool.
I like that.
The movie needs to end with She-Ra.
That was
She needs to show up.
interesting.
She comes like in on her horse, whatever. That'd be with Swiftwind, the real Swiftwind, not the crappy one from
But
Princesses.
I'm gonna actually make a call back to the new series when you were telling me this, because I haven't watched most of the episodes. When she says the power of Grayskull, and they don't know what Grayskull is, they say, "What is Grayskull?" See, that's funny because they wouldn't know what Grayskull is. See, that is funny.
because that's from a different. Yeah.
Yeah,
they don't know Eternity doesn't exist. Well, as far as we know, that's not.
Yeah, they're
part
on
of the
Etheria, and that would be
funny.
so freaking cool if it like. And again, we can. If this is, it all depends on the tone. I like the Ragnarok take on it.
Yes.
Do it like that because even though Thor, even like in the beginning, was fighting that fire demon guy, he was still like cracking jokes.
Jokes. Yeah, exactly.
But he's also all powerful too.
And even though the fire demon was like being serious,
Well, yeah.
like 100%.
I would be cool. Who would play She-Ra though? I don't know. They probably get
Ooh.
some known. thing
Yeah,
like that.
but she's just got to be beautiful and blonde and
Oh,
tall
yeah.
and powerful.
I got it, Brie Larson.
Let's
Oh,
get Brie Larson to do
Oh
it.
god, don't! I was thinking that in my head, but I wasn't gonna say because that's just awful.
Oh god, that'd be so
Oh,
bad.
no.
that'd be bad.
She can't act away out of a paper bag. Oh, and
It's I don't know how to feel. I'm glad Noah has bulked up.
Yes,
I'm
very
glad it
deep.
sounds like he's taking this seriously.
But I'm worried about the director. He's fighting the studios. I hope it goes the Guardians way and not the Game of Thrones way.
And-
That'd be totally.
And we don't
wrong.
need Conan the Barbarian.
No, we
No.
don't.
It's
Not
too
even
dark.
that.
It's
Not
too
even
dark.
that.
No.
Even the PG version is too dark. I don't want that in He-Man. It's gotta be lighter than that.
Yeah, because you want to kind of sell
Incompetent boob.
this. Yeah, exactly. You
That's
kinda-
out there. Hey, copping a boom.
You want it to be kind of serious, but you also want to be able to sell it to kids. You
I
want
think
you
the
want lunchboxes, you
2011
want
version
toys.
of He-Man that was on Cartoon Network, that's a pretty good.
Yeah,
model.
remember, because they were more into space, but He-Man can go to spaces. They have machines that can do it. So that's a cool little thing.
Yeah.
Just don't come to Earth, by
I
God.
want
Just
to
leave
see
it on
what
Eternia.
don't even. I want to see what Oracle's gonna look like.
See, again, like, Man at Arms and all that. How do you take those characters and make them, bring them to the screen without them looking silly and weird?
Yeah.
and
it's-
like
it-
guys like Fisto. And
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I couldn't fist them all.
Yeah, I couldn't miss them
I
all.
tried to fist them all, but I couldn't. That's going to be my dying breath.
Tila. You gotta have Tila in it.
See, a battle cat.
Battle
Like
Cat.
that Cringer. Yeah.
It's got to look cool.
Yeah, he does.
And he's gonna be mostly CG.
And what's that? We don't know the budget on this.
Yeah, that too.
The thing is, since it's a new studio, I'm a little worried because I hope this is a $100 million budget, at least plus, but I don't think it's
Well,
gonna be.
And that's something too, because Thor did good because they had a really good budget.
Oh yeah, and at Marvel, and you had those build-up of all those
Build-up.
movies beforehand.
Yeah. So you have those characters already established in that universe.
I gotta see him in costume. What He-Man costume do you go with? Do you go with just kind of like the cross vest,
The cross.
With
I like
the
the original.
belts?
I like the
Yeah.
original.
or where he's completely shirtless, or he just has the crest?
Well, remember they remember you were mentioning the 2006 one where he had like just the blue pants.
Yeah.
And then just a shirtless. So I'd rather go with the original look.
Yeah, give him kind of like that barbarian like man skirt.
Yeah, the little loincloth thing.
Let him
Yeah.
wear his Prince Adam outfit too, where
The
it's the
pink-
freaking pink and everything. It's gotta look all pink
My
and
father
white.
can't find out my secret.
Oh boy, we found my secret. Okay, He-Man, we get it. You got a
Wouldn't it be
secret.
funny if they made fun of it, where he's like, "Oh, you have to if you're gonna go to the court, you got to wear your royal robe."
It is like a pink jacket.
And
And
it's the pink jacket, and he's like,
Guys.
"Dad, I really don't want to wear."
Every
it."
time
See,
I
but
talk,
do you do that? Do you make those kind
have
of jokes?
to.
Because if it's Game of Thrones, you can't do that.
Yeah.
If it's Thor Ragnarok, you can do that.
and you have the king and queen and everything.
Yeah, and it's like it's
And
tradition that every prince wears the prince robes, and it's like these pink.
It's a pink vest and white
I
shirt.
swear, I know I probably mentioned this before, but please find the original He-Man YouTube page. They make fun of the original episodes. It's so funny.
Like, do you have
They're
his laugh?
ridiculous.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I want
okay.
that.
But man, the movie has to end with set up the sequel for She-Ra. That'd be so
cool.
with the
That'd
door.
be
It'd
cool.
be so freaking cool because I want a good She-Ra. I really do.
Or do you end it with the main bad guy from She-Ra? You end it with
Hordak.
Or with Hordak.
Thing about Hordak, he does have an edge to him. You can make him a little darker.
Yeah.
Because he's a little bit more sinister. Skeletor just wanted Castle Grayskull and the sword. Hordak wants to control you and enslave the whole population. That's Hordak is an army.
Do you have a big, like, Lord of the Rings battle with armies running at each other? Like, I don't have any idea how to do this. I think, like, I'd rather lean more towards lighthearted than serious.
Yeah.
I'd rather it be more fun and campy.
Well, that's what Thor Ragnarok did perfectly.
Yeah, exactly.
It had its tense moments, but it was all done in the fun scope of the movie. It wasn't.
I don't want to
dark.
see He-Man chopping people's heads off or anything like
you never
that.
see that.
I basically what I want him to do is all the silly attacks, like, oh, I tornado you away. He's
He
like,
can just-
"Woo!"
do you have like the negative He-Man, like the alternate evil one where it was all black?
Oh yeah, that was only a German exclusive, and I'm trying to remember his name. It's been so long, I forgot his name. But he was all black and red. He looked cool, but it was only in Germany, and it was a radio show, and it was on a record. That's so crazy.
Yeah, maybe make Skeletor make like a
See,
I think he's Anti-Man or something like that.
How do you?
But instead of the power of Grayskull, he says the power of Hellskull. That is friggin' awesome.
that's freaking
That's awesome.
Here's the funny thing. There's still again, another thing that was shared with me on Twitter was a bunch of toys. They have a bunch of Master Universe toys.
Ooh.
It's still popular.
Oh,
It's still-
PowerCon's still packed. I mean,
Yeah.
the fans really love the He-Man toys.
That's what they need to do. They need to get a lot of writers to go to PowerCon and
Talk to those
talk
people.
the fans.
What do you guys
Yeah.
want?
What do you guys
Exactly.
want? Yeah,
Because they're the ones going to buy tickets.
yes.
Yes.
And I remember back in the day, someone did that for Captain America, and they asked, okay, what would be the one thing that would make you so mad about if you saw a Captain America movie? And they said, if they get the shield wrong. If they get that wrong, it's going to ruin the whole
Yeah,
movie.
don't change the shape or make it stupid. You know, He-Man has got to have the sword. I got to see. He has to say, "I have the power," and he has to grab
He's
it.
got
and
that
put it
little
over his head.
like kind of like little furry cloth
Yeah.
thing at the bottom there.
Exactly. Get those inputs from fans because they will tell you the truth. If you know, they say, hey, if you saw a He-Man movie, what would you want to see? Then they can tell you. They'll tell you everything.
It's
don't
a
be
rich
the-
universe.
Yeah, don't do the point where you have to actually do the CGI and it looks awful, and then the director did it so that way he can make it the right way, like they did with Sonic, and had to waste all that money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
do that.
Oh.
And he did it because he wanted to prove a point to the studios. They don't want it that way, but
Yeah.
I gotta say, man, I gotta see costumes. I gotta see character
I wonder if
art.
he's gonna be in that little speeder and he's going around. He's gonna have like the vehicles. I want to see the vehicles.
The Land Raider. Yeah. Here's the thing: is Skeletor from the very beginning,
Ooh, do you
or is
give
he
him-
like the evil sorcerer that did things and he then becomes like the skeleton?
Do you give
version
him the
of himself?
backstory?
There's all the origin stuff.
Maybe you can, but he's got to say the lame jokes. He's got to be just Skeletor. It's made him
Do
funny.
you want it to where like maybe he has a normal voice, but when he turns into Skeletor,
Yeah,
he
he's
has
more
that.
of a-
Hey, he's got an A.
Yeah, he gets
that.
that.
But there's nothing scary about that.
That's what makes it funny, though. It's amazing. They go, "No, I'm so glad they went that way, because if he didn't, he'd have been a forgettable bad guy. That's what made him great.
Wouldn't it be funny if like he just shows him as this foreboding guy? He doesn't talk
His
for a
voice is
while,
all-
and he's like, he starts off like that. Like, what the heck?
See, but that's a lot of funny.
Yeah.
Like that's the campy romp.
Well,
So
it's-
I don't know. I
Snake
really
Mountain
don't know.
looks cool. I don't care what anyone says. I love Snake Mountain.
Because because they said that was the original pitch, which is what we got from the original movie, right? When they said they were supposed to be brothers and they're fighting over the kingdom. So this new pitch might be something completely different.
There's so many different characters, and believe me, they made so many different
Toys.
characters. My God. I don't remember so many.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Many
to see,
faces. I remember him. He was cool. He'd flip his face. He was
Yeah,
so cool.
different. Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice to pick up He-Man toys again from like a store?
I know they have special editions. I know.
But you have to order them online, basically, in specialty stores. They don't have them. Like,
Trying to remember. It was,
good luck trying to buy the new Castle Grayskull. You want to spend like $200? Ridiculous.
You know what's so funny? I remember people saying, I used to have that. The Castle Grayskull.
Oh, I did too, man. I remember that Christmas. I waited all night and go to sleep. I wanted to open it so bad.
but
I was like 7 at the time.
there's
It was awesome.
still an audience for cool fantasy epics and cool fun, and still being you're respecting the past. I don't mind change. It's just radical, stupid changes.
So for the worst. The original creator said it best when you watch the He-Man documentary. He goes, He-Man is, Conan, but he's Sir Galahad.
Too.
Yeah.
He's got this chivalry with it. See, Conan doesn't have chivalry.
He just kept
Yeah,
doing it like
he kills bad guys, but he's gonna do it his way. That's not He-Man.
Yeah.
So don't make him that way. Make him this chivalrous knight in a way.
And we want this movie to work, so maybe we get a TV series again.
Again,
That would
I
be cool.
see, because everyone with She with the Princess of Power. Check out those reviews; are most popular videos. Everyone thinks I just hate everything. I don't. I want it to be good.
Yeah, I want
I
He-Man
want
to be
this to be
good.
amazing, and I would love for there to be a live action She-Ra movie. I would love that. don't use the Princesses of Power as the template. Use the original and
exactly.
just update it.
I know. I would love.
And if you want to give Esmeralda, I don't mind. I hate her.
I would love to buy toys for my kids of He-Man. I would love to buy Castle
Do they have
Grayskull
Esmeralda in
again.
the new series?
No, not
Thank
yet.
goodness. Oh, okay.
No.
Not yet.
I know,
They're
right?
on
I know a
the
little
way.
broom that talks. That was so stupid. That was so dumb.
But yeah, this is something where I'm cautiously optimistic. I go back and forth every day of hating this and loving this.
We need
So
that trailer.
I love what he's saying. I love the director saying, but that studio, hope they didn't win out. But they're the ones signing the checks, like he said.
Yeah, at the end, he's like, it doesn't matter what I think.
Yeah.
No, that's not good.
Because they already got rid of those other guys.
Yeah.
Now it's these
This is
two
why you
brothers.
need someone like a James Cameron, because then he has the clout to say, look, I'm going to do my Battle Angel as an example my way, and it was amazing.
Exactly.
See, that's what you need. Someone that's strong enough, but
Has
as a
clout.
new director, he doesn't have that clout.
Yeah, it's a whole new studio too.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see.
Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15 Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.